Shawn Kellner, Chicago Music Magazine. We're here at Township in Chicago with the one and only Alice Russell. How are you,
I'm
Alice?
good. I'm a little bit sleepy, but I'm good. I'm getting there. Look, I've got my iced coffee, the sun's shining. It feels good, and I'm glad to be back in Chicago.
Well, welcome back. We're glad to have you.
It's going to be good.
We're excited about your new record that just came out. And you're traveling all over the United States. You're doing the West Coast. Just did the West Coast.
I know.
Now you're in the Midwest, going to the East Coast. How's it feel to be back?
It feels really good. It feels like a long time coming because we've come back and I've done a few shows, but only LA and San Francisco, and it feels like I've really missed these other towns a lot. So, and having the new record just means, right, come on, let's get back out there and do our thing.
So with this new record that you just put out, you put out a US-only edition. Can you tell us a little bit about this record?
Well, we wanted to give a few little extra specials, so the remixes, and there will be some more bits coming out as well. And it was released a month after it was done in Europe, which is a bit weird. I like to try and get it all at the same time, but for other reasons, beyond my control, we had to wait an extra month. Because with the World Wide Web, everything, everyone knows about everything at the same time now. So it feels a bit like, well, hey, I was getting all these tweets going, why can't we get it? And I was like, it's coming. So now it's here, and I'm glad.
Was the process of recording this record different from the stuff that you'd done previously?
Yeah, I mean, the record I did last year was with Quantic. It was like a collaborative project. And that was like heaven on earth, because we both really put time aside and I went to Colombia and we recorded, in his studio. It was all, living there, doing it. Whereas with this record, with me and TM Duke, it was a lot more touring in between, and because we were at home, there's a lot more of the work going on. Yeah. So we'd sort of have, we'd do 2-week chunks, and then we come back, and then we go. But I kind of think it was really good in a way that we had a lot of space in between, because some of the tracks, we did 5 different versions and ended up really working in a playful way with it, but really working on the production side and the sound of it. And I think it was worth waiting all that time.
A songwriter such as yourself, you write a lot of songs, like, how soon after you put out a record are you already writing new songs for another record?
Well, that's the thing. I mean, I was just before he came out here, I was getting creative again because I had a bit of space to do that. But once you're back on the road, it's quite hard. You do come up with ideas, but to really develop those ideas on the road, I find it personally quite hard. TM Duke's quite good at, he works on remixes on the road, which I think is more relaxing almost, just making up the beats and doing that. But I think the actual creative process of writing a whole song and finishing it, I think your focus is too much. Your energy's so much in giving the crowd, trying to communicate stuff, that I find it a bit hard to write on the road.
And so tonight here at Township, are we going to get to hear a lot of the new music that you just put out?
It's mostly the new album. We're only doing a couple of old tracks, which feels kind of good. It feels fresh, because also when you're touring with all the tracks a lot, it's just nice to just get tucked into the new stuff. We're here with the Park, some boys from the Bay that we've been playing with in the States for 5 years now. Wow. So it's our little family this side of the pond, which is really nice, because it feels really safe to come back and just to get back with those guys. And we're just going to be doing that tonight. New stuff mostly. I think there's only 2 old tracks in there.
Do you have a favorite song on the new record?
At the moment, I'm really loving getting out some sort of, a bit of angst onto dust, the title track itself. I'm really enjoying playing that out live, and I think the band are enjoying playing that too.
Now, when you come to Chicago, do you get to experience the city a little bit, or?
We literally arrived about 30 minutes before you came, and we leave at 5-something in the morning.
Well, next time you come to Chicago, we're going to take you around and show you the sights.
I know, because I've been here before. I was here actually when Obama got in. I was here on another tour, and I was in the park, so I was here for a couple of days then, and I got to see the city. Yeah, it was pretty mad. Oh. But I'll be back because I do love Chicago. It's a cool city.
Tonight in Chicago, and then you're going out to the East Coast now.
You excited
for New York?
Yeah, we're going to Washington tomorrow to see some good friends there. We haven't seen for ages, and every time he's like, "Are you going to come back?" I was like, "Yeah." Bohemian Caverns tomorrow night. Philadelphia, just to do a bit of NPR, and then New York. Finishing up in New York, so I'm quite excited about that.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Sounds great. Well, we're looking forward to your show tonight,
cool.
Alex. We love the new record, and we look forward to talking to you next time you're in Chicago.
Cool. Thanks for having me.
Thank you so much.
Cool.
Thanks.